Okay, so so what we are going to see right now is, let me to just give me a minute. Let me to check out whether. Okay, so what we are going to see today is we are going to continue from the place where we had left the last day on search uh, creation part. Okay. Hope you remember this place. So we were in the place of creating the search advertisement, and we had configured the campaign URLs, and we had configured how much duration the campaign is about to be running, and we had configured the targeting and audience segment. We had given a limited of 5 kilometers radius within a particular location, and we had chosen the language properties, and in the audience segment we had used the option through the search option. We had chosen some of the audience here. Okay, so as I had already told you, ideas are something related to the business what we are doing. So similar to our business, whatever the business competitors are there, so the data has been taken from them, and based on that, we are getting the details of what are the ideas that we are doing for the similar kind of ideas which we had planned for the people has been listed here. Okay, what are the possible opportunities, those has been listed here. Okay, so we are going to see the browse option now. Okay, so the browse is used for the okay, so I can able to give the option which is uh, all visitors for Google Analytics. Okay, about 292 54530. Okay, then. Okay, so this is combined results which is not required. So in the browse category, what are the options that we have? One is we can able to identify with the with the data about who they are actually, whether they are married or not married, or what is their parental status, or what is their education. So these are the data by which we can able to target them. Okay, so let me to check out the education part. So here I have the option what is current university student. So that means people who are right now studying. So those students category can be added if we choose this option. And highest level of education, we have the options such as we can choose secondary, or whether they had completed the bachelor's degree, or they had completed the master's degree or something additional. So those options were here. Okay, apart from the education, we have the option for home ownership status. So something like whether they have their own home, or they are in a rental home. So from those details will be available here. Okay, we can choose any of the option. And parental status, we can able to see whether are they a parents of 0 to 1 years of children, or some 1 to 2 years of children or something, or preschool children or something. Those segments we can able to choose from here. Okay, those segments we can able to choose from here. And after after choosing this parental status, we will be having the other options like marital status, education, and home and ownership status. So based on considering that who could be our possible the audience, we can able to choose based on the parental status and marital status. Then we have marital status, whether they are in single, or whether they are married, or they are in relationship. So those data we can able to choose from the marital status option. Okay, so these are the things which are available in who they are option. And we have what their interest and habits. So in this particular column, we have, like, for an example, whether they are into banking and finance and beauty and wellness, or food or lifestyle, which segment they are highly interested in. So those data will be available here. Okay, that. So then what we have what they are already researching or planning. So that means if they are searching for some elements, so based on those things we can able to identify. Like here we have the details like arts and crafts, supplies, cars, clothing. So these are the things which they are looking for, which they are already looking for. And from there, we can able to find the people, and we can able to target some advertisement. Okay, and then what we have, what their interests and habits are. Okay, these things we had spoken, and remarketing we had already spoken. That from this website visitors option, we can able to target the people who had visited our website, and we can show the advertisement only for them. Okay, right. So then we have the combined audience. So in this combined audience, it is something, I think we have to create some new combined audience here. Okay, so right now, I'm going to give some conditions here. Okay, so I'm going to add some audience here. Like for an example, I had chosen all visitors of Google Analytics, and I had chosen cat lovers. Okay, so apart from this, after selecting these two audience, I'm going to use the narrow your audience option, otherwise exclude audience, to add or to narrow down or to exclude some audience in this segment. For an example, if I use the narrow audience option, so the people who had visited my website and the people who are cat lovers, they also should be a pet lovers. So they also should be a pet lovers. So suppose if the people who had visited my website, somebody interested in buying cars, so they will not be selected. Okay. So only the people who had visited my website, but also they are a pet lovers. So only we will be creating a separate audience, for them. So by this way we can able to narrow down, and we can able to target only the audience whom we really deserve the clicks from. Okay, by giving the create option, I think we have to enter a default name here. Let me to give here as pet shop. Then let me to give the create option. Okay, so I had created a combined audience here with the name of pet shop. Okay, so I had added this pet shop as well. Okay, so this is how we can able to configure the audience segment. So once it is done, then we have the option called budget and bidding. Okay, so in this budget, I'm going to provide 150 rupees, considering that each day I can able to spend for. My system is stuck, I'm login from fund. Give me a minute, let me to reply to her. Hi Nazreen.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, the system is stuck. I don't know why.
Okay, 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 fine, not a problem, not a problem. Okay, so Nasreen, right now what we are discussing is we are discussing about the thing where we had left yesterday. So yesterday
Okay.
we were learning about audience segment. So we had seen about what is the ideas. So these are the informations which are related to our competitors' keywords, and browse is the option through which we can able to identify people based on their interest and based on their in something like interacting with the website, and what is their actively they are searching for. Based on that we will be choosing the audience. Okay, all right. So right now we are in the session of budget and bidding. So in the bidding option, I'm going to give a value of 500 because Google says that the minimum is we have to allocate 500 for this particular search, I mean for this particular campaign that we are doing. Okay, so I had given a budget which is 500 rupees per day for the Google to spend. Okay, then I'm going to use the bidding option. So in bidding, I have the option what do I require to focus on. I have the option clicks, and I have the option conversions, and I have the option something like conversion value, and other options were available like impression share. So let me to tell you what is clicks. Clicks in the sense, Google will optimize for the audience who are highly interested towards making the clicks. When some 10 or 20 people are making the clicks, so Google will optimize based on in such a way that in order to get a maximum amount of clicks, otherwise a maximum amount of clicks through the click through rate. So that when 100 people had seen, if some 50 people clicks the advertisement, so it had improved from 10 to 50. So it will be optimizing for the clicks. Conversion in the sense, we will be implementing a code in our website, and suppose when someone signs up the form, that will be considered as a conversion. So if we are going to give a bidding based
Hello.
on conversion, Yes, Vinay, give me a minute. When we are going to make a conversion based on, when you're going to make a bidding based on conversion, so Google will focus on making high number of conversions for the value that we are spending. Yes, Vinay.
So pay per click na charges is suppose I go through any ad website
Okay.
and then click suppose I click two time or five time, then how much is counting?
In the display advertisement, this is a search advertisement. So if you click one time, it will be charged based on the bidding. Usually, based on what is the charges that has been computed. Suppose if you give her 10 rupees, and the place where you had clicked, the competitors are charging for 4 rupees, then your value will be charged as 5 rupee. So when you click there, you will be charged 5.
No, no, sir. My question is, na, suppose one person go through the means ad,
Okay.
or same person click more time. Suppose
Double times,
maybe
triple
10,
times, I
maybe 5,
understood.
maybe 2.
If it is five
Then how
times,
much?
if it is five times the click charges will be taken.
Okay, same person also consider
Yes,
click.
yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, all right. So bidding, this will focus on how many in order to get a maximum amount of clicks, and conversions will focus on maximum amount of signups or something like conversions which are happening in our website. Okay, so this is what it will happen in bidding, and in this bidding we have the option to set a maximum cost per click bid limit. Suppose if it doesn't enable this, Google will fix its own costing based on the keywords that we had targeted, whether it might be 20, 30, 40, 150, whatever it is, which is going to be charged based on in order to get the maximum amount of clicks. Okay, so that place, cost will be provided fixed by Google itself by default. Okay, when we set a maximum cost per click, then Google will not spend more than this. Okay, so right now I'm not choosing this get a maximum cost per click bid right now, because we are going to run some, something like a search ad for a budget, and we are something like, we are something like unpredictable of how much the cost per click will happen. So for that reason, I just kept it open, right? So right now I'm at the session which is called ad extensions. So ad extensions, here they had written as get up to 15% higher click-through rate by showing additional informations on your ads. So that means what? If we show some additional extensions, people used to give a click on those options will be high. Okay, on those options will be high. So that means we will be getting a better click-through rate. So for the same 500 members, we will be getting some 250 clicks. Okay, if you use some extensions. Okay, right. So what are the extensions that we have? So one is site link extensions, and one is call out extensions, and the other is call extensions. And apart from this, we can also add additional extension. So what are the other additional extensions that are available? Okay, so one is the structured snippet extension. So by this, by providing this option, we will be providing the Google an option to create a bunch of text that can be shown when people are making a search result when they are looking for a particular search term. Like for an example, right now I had created one which is service catalog, which will have all these associated extensions for the campaign which I had created. Okay, all these campaigns has been provided with these extensions. Okay, so what are the things that I had created? Let me to edit and show it to you. So these are the things which I had provided here. So edit structured snippet extension, we can able to edit all the options whichever we had created. So I had given a value for which I consider that these are the values which I am providing the people as a snippet for the extensions that people who are going to come for the advertisement. But these extensions usually will not be shown in the Google advertisement unless we are scoring high. Otherwise, unless Google considers that this is required. Okay, mostly when the advertisements we will be seeing all these three, like site link extensions. We might see with the additional four site links and some description, that is called site link extensions. And call out extensions, which will not have descriptions, rather it will have a small link, it will have a small text along with the link, that is called call out extensions. And call extensions are four numbers. So these are the most common extensions which we can able to find in Google search. when people are searching for. The other options are very rare to explore, but still let us see what are the things. And then we have app extension. Suppose if we have enabled an app, we have a separate application for this particular search term. We can include this app extension. By this way, our app will be promoted along with the ad that we are running. When people are searching for apps, or people are looking for app downloads, for those locations this app extension can be used. So something like when people are browsing from mobile phone, they will be having a higher option to download this app. But when people are searching from desktop, they might not have that comfortable time to download the app, because it is a mobile. Apps are available for mobile. So when people are searching from mobile, and if they are searching for some keywords, something which are looking for download, for an example, download something for download Truecaller for otherwise download caller ID for mobile phone, something like those kind of search keywords, these app extensions can be used. And lead form extension is something, it will ask for the customer's name, phone number, and email ID, and from which we can able to get the details of the client who are interested in our in who are interested to provide those details. Okay, usually it will be available with the YouTube advertisements. A lead form will be opened, and from there, the data can be we can able to fill up the data, and from where we will be getting the leads. Okay. Okay, so what we have here. So right now, the message extension is used for when people click that message extensions, they can able to send a message to us. So promotion extensions, if we have some offers or discounts, so we can use this promotion extensions. And price extensions are used to mention that we have something and this is the price for this product. For those reasons, price extensions can be used. And location extensions are used for mentioning what are the locations that we are offering the service for. Okay. All right. So right now, we are going to create one extension right now, and you can explore during your time with the other extensions. So call extensions, I'm going to use the call extension which I had already created. Using this new call extension, you can able to create a new telephone number added to the call extension. Okay, you just need to click this call extension, and you have to add the phone number. And by this way, you can able to add a call extension here, and from here we can choose the call extension so that it will be enabled for the ad that we are going to create now. Okay, done. So right now I'm going to give the save and continue option. Okay, so here I had given the website name here, and based on the website I have the keywords here. And by selecting the one adding the keywords, those keywords will be added to the ad group here. And using this ad group name, I can able to create a new ad group. Okay, I had given the sample as an ad group title, and I'm going to save and continue. So right now I'm in the place of creating a advertisement. Okay, so there are two types of advertisement. One is text ad, and the other is responsive search ads. Okay, so what is the difference? So responsive search ads, it we will be providing the multiple headlines and the multiple description, and one URL. So by this way, Google will decide which headline it is required to put, and which description it can able to match. Suppose for an example, headline one will be matched with description two, headline two will be matched with description one. So it will be using multiple combinations to create the advertisement in such a way that we can get a maximum amount of we can get a maximum amount of clicks, and we can able to monitor for what are the keywords that people are showing high amount of interest. Okay, so right now we are going to create a text advertisement. So in this text advertisement, we have the final URL, and in this final URL, I had given the URL here, and the headline one I'm going to give it as text one, and headline two I'm going to give it as text two, headline three, I'm going to give it as text three. Whatever that we require, we can give it here. And path display, I can give anything, so I can able to give a search here. Okay, so what are the changes I'm making here? You can able to see the changes here. And the description, I'm going to write it as the description one, and the description 2 I'm going to write it as description 2. Okay, done. done. So right now I can able to give this option done and create a next ad. When I give this done and create a next ad, next I'm going to create an advertisement which is the next text ad. After this I will be creating a responsive search ad. Let me to show you how. Else we can create a responsive search ad after this completion of the Google ads as well. I'm going to create now done and create the next ad. Okay, so you can see here the next advertisement tab has been started. So here I'm going to give the same and headline 3, text 3, and here description 2. Done and create the next tab. Now I'm in the position to create a responsive search ad. Okay, so in this responsive search ad, what are the options that I have? URL, display URL, and then what I have, text line. So already I had created text 1 2 3 that has been taken and it has been used here. But along with this, I have all multiple amount of lot of headlines that I can able to add in the headlines. So here I use the word text 4 and text 5 and then text 6. Let me write it here as text 6. Okay, so that means what, among these headlines, any headline combination will be used uh, in this place. It's heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. So here we can see text 5 is here, and next time it will be at some other location at this position, and next time it will be in this position. That means we can't able to, we are not going to decide which position it is going to be. So any headline will be mix matched in this particular column and will be shown to the audience. So that is what the responsive ad is. Okay, and description as well as in the same way. So if we use two description or if we add some three description, these description combinations will be mixed matched in such a way. Here we can see the description 1 and description 2 has been used with this text, and in the other case this description 2 will be taken at the first and description 1 will be taken to the next. So in this way it will have a combination of results in which in such a way that it will have a calculation about which here we can see description 1 and description 1 has been used. So it will be showing in such a way that based on which audience are highly interested in, people are searching for, uh, the advertisement will be shown to the audience. Okay, so this is what responsive ads is all about. So we have, what we had seen here is responsive search ad. Okay, done. So I'm going to give the done option, else I can give the save and continue option. So right now let me to give the done option, and then now let me to see, I had got a pop-up message. Okay, all right, so done. So where I had left, yes, so one thing is text ads and then responsive search ad. So right now I'm going to give the save and continue option. We had created two text ads and one responsive search ad. Okay, now I'm going to give the save and continue. Done. So this is a summary about what are the details that we had given. So those data will be here, like what is the duration and which is the location that I had targeted, what is the language, and what is the campaign budget that I had given, and what is the website traffic goal I had given, and what is the bidding strategy. Most of the important elements of the data on the campaign details has been listed here. And along with that, in order to see some more data, I can able to use this drop down option where I will be seeing the advertisements and what are the keywords that I had chosen and what is the ad group title that I had given. Okay, so once if I'm clear with all those data and if I confirm that everything is fine, I'm going to click this continue to campaign option.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all. I think once I given the continue to campaign option, the ad will be created. So I'm going to give this as all time, but still I'm not sure why it has limited to 15. Okay, so right now let me to go to the campaign area and let me to check out. Okay. So right now I have the advertisement that we had created currently. So let me to pass this advertisement, else I might be charged. I had given the pass option. Then let us see what are the things inside. Of course, the things will be like whatever that we had created. It will be having an ad group, and in this ads and extension, we will be seeing what are the ads that are there. I mean, here I have to see. So what are the advertisements that we had created? All the advertisement will be here. So we had created two text advertisement and one responsive advertisement. Okay, those advertisements are here. Suppose for the same ad group and same campaign, if you want to create some additional advertisements, what we have to do, we'll be having a plus option here. Okay, by clicking this plus option, we can able to explore what are the advertisement that we require to create. Okay, we can create a search advertisement. Otherwise, we can create a responsive display advertisement in the same ad group that we are about to create here. But right now, if you want, let us explore what is this ad variation. Create and test create and text test variations of your ads across multiple campaign or your entire account. So I think it is going to be a A/B testing. Suppose if you create an advertisement, it'll be running in group A, group B, and group C for multiple keywords. From where we can able to identify which ad group, which keyword group the advertisement is working better. Okay, so those experiments we can do with this ad variation. Possibly Google might added this recently. So here we have the option. So whether we require to run it for all the campaign or we require to run only for the selective campaign, those option we can give it here. Okay, and we have to give the continue option. And let us see what is this create variation. So choose the type of variation you wish to apply to your ad. So find and replace, update text, and swap headline 1 and headline 2. Okay, so that means it is going to check out. If you use the swap headline 1 and 2, the headline 1 and 2 will be swapped and it will be checked with multiple groups, and it will be checking the advertisement performance, how it is going to work with. Otherwise, find and replace is a place, I think, where we will be. If there is a heading word which is having a footwear, the replace word will be of slippers. Okay, otherwise shoes. Okay, by this way we can create a new variation and we can use the continue, and then we can see what is the set variation detail. It is just a name that we are going to provide, and we have a start date and end date. And experiment split is 50 percentage. I think if we give the 50 percentage, it will spend half the budget for one group and rest of the budget for the other group. Okay, and I think it might not be required at this point. It's a bit of advanced level. So let us explore the other things what we have to do right now. So this is the place how we can able to create advertisement. By clicking this advertisement and a text advertisement, we can able to create a new advertisement. Okay, I chosen the group. After selecting the group, I'll be taking to the option how to create a text tag. So same options will be there how we had created. So those details we have to provide, and we can give the save and we can give the save advertisement option. Okay, by this way we can able to create a new advertisement. All right, done. So today we had seen how to create a search advertisement using the campaign structure. Okay, so let us do one thing. Let us practically do how to create a advertisement. And Nazreen, have you came through the mobile device to now?
Yeah, I'm unable to get anything because I
Okay.
don't know why my system is stuck. Nothing is opening.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm
Um,
just using this task manager also, but it's working. But
uh
again, when I'm opening anything, it is not getting open.
Okay, 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 okay.
What could be the problem?
I mean, if you're going for a practical session, you require a computer, right, to share the screen.
Yeah, yeah, again, I'm unable to get it. That's what I'm just trying for this thing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
what happened to the system? Because it was working fine in the morning.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine, Nazreen. I think we are going to create a search advertisement right now, and we had seen this already in the one-day workshop, which we had already had on the Sunday, right? So how to create a new advertisement, new search advertisement. So shall we continue with Vinay, and you can able to watch the Vinay system for having a one more revision session. And
Okay.
if you require to find a time in the morning, you can explore one more time on the same. And if you have any doubts, we can make it clarified by the tomorrow evening session. Is that fine?
Okay, okay, fine, sure.
All right, that's great. That's great. So let us do one thing. So Vinay, please share your screen and please open the Google Ads platform and please create a new search ad. Okay. So you also had already seen in the Sunday's workshop. Try to create a new search advertisement, and I will assist you on if there is any any place that you stuck up or any place that you require my assistance. Let us create a responsive advertisement in the Google search ad now. Okay, for your business. Yes, Vinay. So you can click the advertisements or might be the first result. Okay, you continue whatever that you feel right. Just do it. And if you stuck up in some location, I will help you at that point.
Now I go for new campaign.
Yes, please click the new campaign option. So what are you looking at? Two-step verification. Okay.
Yeah, this one.
Yes, website traffic.
Then can search one. Hello.
Yes. Right now we are going to create a search.
Hello, hello.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute, Vinay. I'm not able to see anything now.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Vinay, I can see your screen now. Conversion action has been
So
created for
here
the
is the option in no need.
not required.
Then go for back, na.
Yes.
New campaign, babe. Then direct continue, no.
Yes.
Search one.
What? Okay, you can start from the beginning.
Uh,
Done.
search or display. Which one?
Search.
Search. Then here I have to write na website name
What? Ah, yes, you're on website.
and then continue, no.
Yes.
Campaign name.
You give whatever the things that Vinay, because I had given the same details in the demo session. If you feel there is any doubt, you can ask me.
Here both should be okay.
Yes.
Include Google Display and this one. This is a partner, na Google partner, na.
Yes.
Here location. Already I have added here.
What are you doing?
This is a location, na.
Hmm. Give the advanced search option.
Here is this one. Then enter the location.
Okay. So there is already a
Location.
location. Is it okay?
Okay, this is already here.
Yes.
Already I created. Then target here.
Uh, yes. Target. You don't need required to make any changes.
This is exclude, na. People in your exclude location recommended.
Hmm.
People in post in post in export. Here, which option I can select
The
after
first
target?
option. People in your excluded location.
Yet exclude which option I can select?
Yes.
Which
Already
one?
selected. It is the right one.
Okay. Then language. Can add any language more here?
No, no, English is enough. In India, only English.
Audience here, champion. This is. What should write here?
You can search for your business related something like you can type autism or I don't know something which is related to your
Okay.
hearing aids. Yes.
Here no result is coming.
So that means there is no searches regarding that. You have to use something else. You have to be generic. You can't. They can't be exactly they are searching for those things.
Then how can do that?
Your business generic category. You have anything like that? Because it is your business. I may not able to exactly say.
This is a hearing aids, कान की मशीनें.
Yes, yes. Hearing aids it is not available. Some occupation therapy you told right. You can try that one.
No, suppose I want to hearing aids per mode, then how can do that here? Suppose option is not here, then
No, no, no. This is about search advertisements in the display network. So in display network, people will not be coming with the search terms. So you just need to find the generic audience. From there, you have to put the advertisement. That's all.
not coming anything.
Okay, so that means that option is not available. So you have to find the option through the idea segment,
Okay.
health and medical jobs, primary and etc. These are the things, something which is related to your website. If it is not, then you have to use the browse option.
What is means 1B is equal to 5B? Hello.
That is total impressions that is possibly you can get. You don't need to give anything. Just leave that one.
This is 1 to 5.
1 billion to 5 billion.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's coming something targeting. Nothing coming.
No, no, nothing will be there.
Observation will also not
Keep
come.
it in observation and go to the next one.
Budget. Yeah, 100 rupees per day, na?
Hmm.
What is it? Set a maximum cost per click bid limit.
Not required.
Suppose I want to then
Then give your required cost per click.
2 rupees.
Done.
Okay. Then add extension.
Extension you want to add?
Site extension. What is it?
Site link will be of additional web pages if you have regarding some pages.
Okay. So suppose I want to add, then what should I add here?
Okay, so we will do one thing, Vinay. We will create a call extension now. Site action extension will take time. It is like creating advertisements. Okay, so
Okay.
once the ads are ready, we can separately create a site link extension. Right now, create the call extension. Scroll down, and there will be an option called call out call extension. Create a call extension. Yes, click that
Okay.
one and create a call number.
Number.
If number is already there, just check that number, and we will go for the next option.
Then add an extension.
Yes. No, no, not add an extension. Below. Save and continue.
Okay. Yes. Then
Okay, so you have already added the keywords whichever is required for the previous campaign. Those keywords are here. Just create some new group name, and we can proceed for the next option.
here.
Yes, change the group name to something else, and we can go for the next option.
Suppose I want to add here a hearing aid. So how can possible?
You want to add hearing aids
Yes.
that you can directly add in the box itself.
Uh, okay. Then new ad group. What is this? Again.
Yes. Now save and continue.
Hello.
Save and continue.
Okay. And here what is showing daily estimate? Add one per click is cost.
It says that every day you will be getting this much of impressions, clicks. Right now, if it says zero, that means you can't.
Pardon?
I mean, right now it shows zero clicks per day. That means you will not be getting any clicks
Okay.
because the
Okay.
budget will be 2 rupees or something, and the cost per day, it has been cost per day 0.14 is the charges that is going to be taken.
But this is a 14 paise per click per day.
per day. Yes, it's just an estimate.
And
That
here
is,
is
just an
and,
estimate.
and,
It
and
is.
here not showing means how many click will got.
Yes, I think there will be some reason. Might be the maximum bid cost will be less, like 2 rupee we had given. That might be less or something, but that's not a problem. It is just going to provide the daily estimates. We shall leave there, and we can go to the other option.
Means, here comma is required. Write something.
Comma, it would be required. If it is different, you can use a comma.
And then what is this? Part one, part two.
Path. So, along with the URL, if you want to show the audience for any other text that you can add here, it is not required usually.
Like autism, na?
Yes, autism. Yes,
Like this, na?
yes.
And here description. What should write here?
You can write something regarding your business.
Okay. Allah समझेगा. Allah समझेगा. URL option is here, na?
Not required.
Okay. And final URL. What is this?
Those are not required.
Okay, okay. Where is ad is coming this side, na? This one.
Yes, that is sample ad.
This one, na?
That is a sample advertisement.
Okay, okay. Okay, then go for save
Uh,
and continue.
Save and continue.
And what is this? Use a different final URL for mobile.
Those are not required. It is for tracking URL.
Okay.
Done. I think it is enough, Vinay, for creating one text chat.
Okay. Suppose I want to like publish then.
Change the final URL. I think there is some error in the final URL. Add HTTPS.
Okay, okay.
Okay, scroll down, save and continue.
Illegal character in a string.
There's an illegal character in the string. What is that? Yes, you should not use a slash. Between
Okay,
artism
okay,
and
okay.
ADHD, you should not use the slash. Done.
Okay.
Enough.
My one policy violation here, na?
What is that? Let's see. Spacing. Unacceptable spacing. Contains CP. Excessive. Remove excessive gym key spacing. CP delayed. Okay, scroll down. Let us see where it is. Okay, hold on. So between the astism and ADHD, give one space, not two space in the display path. In the display path, URL part,
Where?
display path.
Here.
Yes,
Here is
autism,
okay, I think.
autism ADHD. Between there are two
Yeah.
spaces. Give
Okay, okay,
one
okay.
space.
One.
Then
Okay, okay.
give, save, and continue.
Again showing, na?
Yes, it says some other violation. Okay, contains. Okay, so between autism and ADHD,
Here.
uh, yes, unacceptable spacing. What is the space that you had given?
Wait one second. Just I give the space. This one.
Okay, remove all the space and remove the commas. Done.
Game zone, na?
Hmm. Right
Explain
now
then.
it is Prince and Arthosis. Where you had given. Remove all the comma from all the headlines. It will be asking one more time.
No, I think it's okay. Yes.
Done. So you can give the continue to campaign option. That's all. Everything is ready now. Okay, go to your campaign and pass this campaign.
Champion. Hello.
Go to the campaign and pass this campaign.
Where is champion?
Click the Google Ads.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. This
Left
is
hand side
champion.
panel, campaigns.
Today I create this one now.
Yes.
There two is green option coming. Just pause now.
Yes.
This one. Suppose I want to run this one then.
Again click and again give green.
Yeah, already this is green.
Then it will be running.
And here I want to just now for short time. Then where should I go?
What?
For short time like 4 days or 3 days.
Okay. So right now this campaign will be running every day taking 100 unless you are going to pass the advertisement.
No, suppose I want to run from today
Okay.
and from today means today is 17th so up to 20th.
So that you have to give the configuration in the ad settings. So for that you can use the edit option.
Where is setting?
Scroll near the advertisement, add one.
This is setting here, na?
In the campaign. Okay, done. That also you can do. Give the settings option. Campaign settings. Okay. So choose the one which is add one.
Okay, add.
Use the
Then
option.
here is it, na?
Yes.
Uh, date, na?
Yes.
So here select. Here time is also come.
No, I think only the date option will be there. Let us check it out if the time is there or not.
Suppose 18 start and I want to 20 stop. Then
This is the end date. So it will be started by default today, and you can give the end date.
not option coming like
We can give the start date as 18, but for that, I think you have to change the start date. But it is already running. Give the apply option.
one. Apply or preview.
Apply. Okay. So this campaign will be ending in 2 days.
Here now.
Yes.
And what is this? optimize
No,
refer
that
based
is,
performing ad.
whichever ad is performing good, that ad will be shown high number of times.
So suppose I want to check this is running or not running.
That you can check it with the help of advertisement. If you click the advertisement, if you open the campaigns and inside the ads, you can able to see the number.
Here,
Yes, click campaigns,
okay.
scroll down.
Then add,
The campaign, scroll down. Okay. Uh, in the yes, enough. In this campaign, you can see the option which is impressions 000 and average cost dash dash dash. So these data will be changed if the
okay,
advertisement is running.
okay. Here I think I didn't.
Yes, you have to give the billing information. You have to add your card.
Okay, okay. What is this? Repeat.
That is INR. If the billing based on the country, it will choose the currency value.
Okay, okay, okay. Business name, no?
Yes. Okay. Fine, Vinay. So we will do one thing. The
Okay.
billing section, you can add your business name and you can add your debit card and debit card details. So once you add it, and it will automatically, your billing section will be added and you can start running the advertisement. Okay. So right now we are already in the nearing the session for today. So let us wind up for today.
Okay, okay.
And Vinay and Nazreen. So we will meet up by tomorrow, and for the tomorrow session, we will see about how to create a display advertisement and practically possible with the time. Okay, all right, fine, okay.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Sure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being for today. Thank you.